Hey, how are you?
Hey, hi. Good, thanks, and you?
I'm good, thank you.
Robot's not working.
A robot? Killer robots? Space robots.
A robot.
Okay, robot.
I am a broken robot.
Robot.
Not working.
Oh my gosh, the robots are defective.
The robots aren't even robots?
I'm sorry, what?
The robot's not working.
You guys see robots? Hey, what's up guys? I'm the TMax. Welcome back to the channel. I make videos about travel, language, culture, and learning foreign languages. And in South Africa, they speak English, but it's a little bit different from American English. So today, we're gonna talk about that. So as you saw from the intro sketch, robot here in South Africa refers to the stoplights or the traffic lights. And a common expression you're gonna hear in South Africa here is, oh, the robots aren't working, meaning that the traffic lights, the power's gone out or for whatever reason. Now, when talking about school, in the US, we say grades K through 12, kindergarten through 12th grade. But here you'll see on the signs, grades R through 12. I actually have no idea what the R means. So if you do, go ahead and leave us a comment below. Tell us what the R stands for in R through 12. When you want to purchase something at a store and you can't pay for it all right now, in the US, you can do a program called layaway, meaning you'll make payments on it and then eventually you'll be able to finally pay it off and then get the item. And here in South Africa, they call it lay-by. But I don't even know if anybody uses this anymore because everybody has credit cards, at least in the US. If you're out in a public place and you overhear a conversation, somebody's talking about, oh yeah, he bowled really well last night. 9 times out of 10, they're not talking about the sport of bowling, they're talking about cricket. Because in cricket, the pitcher, as what I would call it, bowls the ball, so he's the bowler. So when you're in a restaurant and you want ketchup, you need to ask for tomato sauce. Even though in the US, tomato sauce is like for pasta, here it's ketchup. And I don't even know what they use for tomato sauce. They probably say pasta sauce or something like that. Again, locals, put it in the description. What do you guys say when you're talking about tomato sauce that's gonna go into a pasta? Okay, so for this next one, I already know the comments are gonna blow up and that's perfectly fine. Go ahead and do what you gotta do, South Africans. Braai, in South African English, is barbecue in American English.
Boo this man!
So I already know this is a sensitive subject for South Africans, but even in the US, barbecue, it's a term that includes so many different things. So it's not just the sauce, it's not just the apparatus that you cook the food on, it's not just the name of the food. Carolina barbecue is different from Kansas City barbecue. So I know in these small subcultures, just saying a word can trigger people. Braai is like that here in South Africa when you tell somebody, oh yeah, Braai is a barbecue.
Shut the shut! Did I say no? Say it again. Say something else. Oh, say something else.
South Africans lose it and they explain why. So just go ahead and look at the comments below and somebody will explain exactly why braai is different from a barbecue. When you're at a grocery store and you want to check out, in the US we would say you go to the register. Here they say you go to the till. And in that same grocery store, you probably were buying some baby zucchini, but here they're called baby Marrow. I have no idea where that comes from. Zucchini is Italian, so English is weird like this. We just make up words, we borrow from other languages. So my ears are attuned to hearing certain idiosyncrasies from the language that I speak, and I speak Spanish. So when I hear somebody roll their R's, I'm assuming they're a Spanish speaker. But here in South Africa, you'll find a lot of people, even the Afrikaans speakers will roll their R's. The Kulsha speakers will roll their R's. So you're gonna hear a lot of R rolling here in South Africa, and they probably don't speak Spanish.
You're making an assumption.
What more fun way to connect with the culture than to learn their slang? So when I landed in Jozi, or Joburg, or Johannesburg, I immediately was confronted with a bunch of slang and had to process it, had to ask people what it was. The first thing I heard was sho sho. And I was like, sure, sure? Like I didn't even know what they were saying at first. And this is just a greeting. What's up? Hi. And another thing you might hear as a greeting will be Howzit. And the way they spell it is the way it sounds. And it just means, hi, what's up? And then when you're leaving, you might hear that person say shop shop. Or if somebody's agreeing to something, they'll say shop shop. And again, I have no idea where this comes from, but this is what I'm hearing.
It's what you hearing, listen. It's what you hearing, listen.
And anytime you're in a conversation with somebody, they're gonna drop a few words over and over again. And one of those words is hectic. It's hectic brew. So hectic is crazy, but it could be good, it could be bad. It's a very universal word. And another universal word you're gonna hear is Eish, which sounds kind of like Portuguese, Eish. And it's the same meaning, it's just like, whoa, it's an exclamation, again, good or bad. And then, as I mentioned in my Soweto video, Eita, which also is like, wow, it's just expression of surprise. And again, also found in Brazilian Portuguese. Another word you're gonna hear a lot here is shame. And shame can be a bad thing, like you can hear somebody say, oh, shame you had to go through that. Or they might say, shame, that baby is cute. Could be a good thing, yeah, so the shame, I don't know, maybe that's just to draw your attention. It's like a amplifier. So shame, the thing I'm gonna say next is amplified. And then of course, when you see people, they're gonna say brew, how's it brew? And I was like, are you talking about like a cold brew, like a drink? I don't drink beer, sorry, I don't know. But it's just their way of saying bro. And another way they refer to people, they'll say oak. Like, oh yeah, there's these 3 oaks at the bar last night. And that's just a word for guy or dude. And there's tons more slang out there that I'm probably hearing and just not registering. So if you have some slang that you want to share with us, go ahead and put those in the comments below. Teach us South African slang. And so before coming to South Africa, I knew that Afrikaans was a derivative of Dutch. I just assumed it was, you know, like the US English versus British English, very close, and they could, you know, communicate. And I went with my buddy Sebastian, who's from Belgium. We went to a grocery store and I just asked him to read a newspaper just to see like how much he could identify. And here, I'll let you guys check it out. So we're here with my buddy Seba, who is a Dutch speaker from Belgium. Can he read this newspaper is the question.
I understand most of it because Dutch, so language in Belgium, has a lot of similarities with the Dutch language and so also Afrikaans. So I can seem to understand most of it, but there's a little.
If you had to give a percentage, what percentage do you think you understand?
60%. So it's quite a lot.
Yeah, well, it's less than I thought. One last thing, when I was in the grocery store, you know, you hear music and it's my English brain. I'm hearing the song, I'm thinking the song's in English. And the lyrics got very crazy very quickly from what I thought I heard versus what they actually were. The song is in Afrikaans. I'm gonna let you hear it and let you see if you drew the same conclusions that I did when you heard this song. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Share this with your friends. Leave some comments. I'll see you guys in the next video. Check out this song.
Did he just say what I thought he said? What?
How's it, brew? I'm the TMax. Sorry, I'm here in South Africa. Shame. I'm gonna show you some words that we use here in South Africa. It's hectic, brew.